Hey guys, what's up? So, like the title says, I'm on a quest for 10 meter. So I just bought this radio on eBay for 84 bucks, and it's a Radio Shack. Older, it's like an older Radio Shack, but as you can see, it was 84.75 was a winning bid and $20 shipping. So this radio got really good reviews. It's a 25 watt 10 meter radio. And I don't know if I can do the CD band, the 11 meter band, but like I said, I'm still learning this stuff. I'm studying for my technician's class license right now, and I guess 28 meters, or excuse me, sorry, 10 meter, the 2800 megahertz range is like the only HF band that you can transmit on a technician class license. But really, I mean, I'm not really a social person, so I mean, I don't even know how much talking I'm going to do. I really just wanted to learn more about the technology, and I wanted to be able to communicate like long distances with people in case like the shit hits the fan or whatever. But really, I wanted a way to be able to communicate, with my wife, from Newport Beach area, Costa Mesa Newport area, up to Big Bear, without the use of repeaters. So I don't know if that's possible, but I'm thinking in single sideband mode, this thing could probably hit it. So my wife doesn't have a license. She's probably never going to have a license. So I might have to mess with CBs in single sideband mode. Yeah, because I think this would probably be on her skill level to figure out a radio like this. Um, yeah, take a look at it. Pretty cool. So cool. Let me pull another one up here and another review on the Radio Shack. But yeah, it has good reviews. It's an awesome looking little radio, and this is gonna be the first part of the video, but I wanted to show you guys before I got it. But another reason why I want to get in the 10 meter is that I have a lot of CB stuff, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But even like the disco antennas I have on my roof, they're supposedly they're able to transmit on the 2400 megahertz to 2900 megahertz, or there's a lot of it's a broad spectrum that it can actually transmit on. But that's not usually having a broad antenna that does everything is not usually the best for anything. So I do actually have some CB antennas, and yeah, even 10 meter antennas are cheap. So if I want to buy one, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I can't wait for this thing to come in. I'm going to test it and take it apart, take a look at it, and hopefully be able to transmit. I mean, I would be stoked if I could pick up people like in the Pacific Ocean, Australia, because from what I was reading online, you can sometimes this thing will I don't know, a skip trace or something. Like I said, I'm still learning, so and you can go across the world and stuff. So I mean, that'd be awesome if I could do that. But um, yeah, I mean, I'm actually my goal. I want to buy a cabin up in Big Bear, but I would actually be stoked to be able to communicate, from the beach to the mountains without the use of repeaters. Just you know, not line of sight, but it's almost actually line of sight from Newport Beach to Big Bear. It's almost line of sight. Um, okay, so yeah, awesome. So this is the first video of 10 meter. I just want to let you guys know what I'm working on, and as you can tell by watching my videos, I'm kind of a hobby person. So this is kind of fun. I mean, it's a cool hobby, just long range communications. Um, oh yeah, actually, some stuff about the technician license. Um, I'm actually doing the flashcards right now with the online testing, and I'm actually surprised, how in depth they want you to, the kind of shit they want you to know to be able to transmit on the radio. I'm thinking, I mean, I took a, I mean, I went the IT computer science route, so like software development route when I was in college. But I did take some intro to electronics classes, and so I do understand like transistors, diodes, resistors, capacitors. But if you didn't know that stuff or you didn't have a background on that, I mean, this test would be kind of crazy because I mean they're asking lots of electrical questions, electronics questions, and electrical engineering questions, and or very very similar to them. And I just think that would be difficult for somebody that didn't have a background or even kind of understand this stuff. And also, I'm trying to figure out why you would need to know that to be able to transmit. Yeah, I would think they would be more worried about like transmitting and receiving just on the frequencies and what you can and can't do to overlap with like governments or whatever, and but I'm trying to figure out like why do they have to be so technical if you're just trying to talk on the radio. I'm not trying to build the radio. I just want to talk on the radio. So yeah, interesting. I can't figure out why they want to go in some depth. That it's cool for me. I dig this shit, but for something that doesn't have a background in electronics, I mean that'd be seriously difficult. I can imagine. So all right, cool. First video. Once I get back in, I'm gonna get an antenna set up. I already have 2 disc cones on my roof. I might get a third antenna just for this 10-meter setup, or take down all my disc cones and I'll mess with it. But we'll get that going. And I might do a follow-up video, up in Big Bear, out of my Bronco, communicating down here at the beach. So talking to my wife back and forth without a repeater, just straight shot. So cool, awesome.